Welcome back to the Offer Hustle. It's your favorite cousin, Deona Hustle of Hustle and Shine in the Morning. And of course, host of this amazing podcast. Big shout out to Zoo Studios and shout out to Esai. Appreciate you, man. You ain't got the sandals on today. I just thought about that. I want the sandals back in rotation. Okay, love to hear that. All right. So this week's episode, we pivoted a couple different times, and you'll find out why a little bit later. But you know, I have my guest, Brooke Winter, that'll be having some conversation with me. Let everybody know what's up. All right, so we got some quick hit topics we want to get into. First of all, I just had this conversation the other day with one of my friends, and we were just talking about Kansas City's influence. And I really feel like people are sleeping on the fact that Taylor Swift is helping Kansas City get a little bit more shine. I don't think that's a diss, but I just don't think people are realizing the status that Taylor Swift holds. And her dating Travis Kelce is up in not just like his stock, but of course the whole city's. Absolutely. So I would love you all's opinion on that.
Yeah, I think people probably just don't. I mean, I feel like it's kind of a given. Like, you're bringing more celebrities into the city. When she comes, she's rarely by herself. She brings people with her, like, so, I mean, people may not want to agree that Taylor Swift is like helping Kansas City.
Like, how is she helping us? Like, she's helping influence the city.
She is, but it is a thing. I mean, I wouldn't be crazy about it either, but just giving kids, like, maybe if it was like Taylor Swift's making Iowa so cool now, but it's
yeah, in a sense, yeah. No more people are thinking about it. Like, Kansas City is already in a good space.
Yeah,
the Chiefs winning is already like, okay, it's bringing more attention to the city. But just like sports helps,
yeah,
celebrities help too. Like,
I think they'd be more okay with it if it was like a rapper or something.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, she be getting some hate that I don't feel like is necessary. Like,
I'm a T Swift fan.
I don't know what the lady did to y'all. She ain't did nothing but be herself. Leave that woman alone.
I'm a fan.
Yeah, Swifties. I'm not really a Swiftie, but I just don't understand why people hating on her. What you think, Esai? No comment.
I personally is like concerned with how much it was like the headline. Like every single news outlet, every single social media person.
We were getting the publicity though.
But that's the influence right there.
That's what I'm saying. That's the influence. I understand.
If they were doing it for Travis, it would be Travis's name. If it would, you know what I'm saying? But it's her name. That's the influence. Yeah. And people are.
And I understand everybody was pissed for a while. That was like every single play they was cutting Taylor. That's not her fault. Like,
that's the NFL right there.
That's the NFL trying to milk her for all that she got. Like, oh my God, there's Taylor celebrating after Travis Kelce walked in the end zone. Like, what else do you expect her to do?
Yeah. And that's not Kansas City doing it either. That's literally the NFL.
Exactly.
Is that a good society to
is what
build on? like that we're like making it because like no, but for real, because like we're like it's propping up just a person being on an episode of a podcast. And I know she released
they just did the podcast.
The album, so like that's cool. I get that, like when it's a new release.
I didn't know she released it.
Well, she released the name and like the song titles, all that stuff.
Right.
So like I get that part, but it's just a matter of like it was like breaking news, like these two just had a fucking baby or something. Like it was, to me, I was like,
if they have a baby, that's gonna set the world on fire.
Right.
That's going crazy.
So I don't know. Yeah.
I wouldn't say build. I mean, I would never think it's a good thing if society's being built on a blonde-haired, blue-eyed woman. But
that's what I say. That might be too late for that.
It's like some Sydney Sweeney stuff.
No, but literally.
If they have a kid, do they name it Casey?
Spelled how?
Just Casey, like
Casey,
Casey.
Okay, yeah.
Honestly, I would.
Casey's Pizza. I like Casey's Pizza.
Both their names are pretty basic, so.
Yeah, Travis and Taylor.
TT.
Yeah. Tea time.
The influence is crazy.
It is. Look at us having that conversation. All right, switching gears real quick. Halle Berry. Love Halle Berry. Her ex-husband, who didn't know, he's also a
hater,
a former MLB star.
Okay.
I guess he had his, he had his glory days or whatever. He did a recent interview where he was just talking about some of the faults in his relationship, and it didn't sound like he was maybe like bashing her, but he did mention some of the things that like drove them apart and how she wasn't. And mind you, they got married. Or they were married at one point, and so he said that she wasn't motherly and she wasn't cooking and cleaning. But he also explained that he had a lack of experience when it came to relationships. Like all he had saw was his mother kind of be that Midwestern mother and take care of certain things. So that was something that I think he was expecting from her. And so a lot of people online are just like, you married Halle Berry. Why would Halle Berry be cooking and cleaning?
That's the sentence, ...
But a lot of people too, I didn't know who he was. I've never heard of him. I think his name is David Justice. Had never heard of him because I'm not an MLB fan. All I know is Albert Pujols and Yadier Molina and Chris Carpenter. That's it.
And I know home run.
And Ozzy. So I feel like that poses the question: if you have a big career, maybe someone's career might be bigger. Do you still fulfill those type of duties, or do you just hire somebody? Because that's my thing. Why wouldn't y'all just put some money for it?
Hire somebody for sure.
I have a couple questions.
Please.
Oh, is this who she had her kids with?
No, I don't think she had a kid with him.
Okay. Oh, so
and I think she only has one kid.
She's twins, right?
Oh, she does?
Didn't she? I feel like her, J-Lo.
He has no clue.
Yeah, they all popped out at the same time. They were in their 50s and.
Okay. Let me see. I gotta look it up now, but carry on.
So if she didn't have her kids with him and he said she wasn't motherly, that sounds like a therapy session, hon. You want a mother, like
she does have 2 kids. You're correct,
and you got a wife, but also like I think that's a lack of of awareness of who you are marrying. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I say. Like how in the hell do you marry somebody and didn't know that?
From down the street, if that's what you wanted.
Yeah, put the maid outfit on.
But yeah, and also like you can't, like it's like you said, it's Halle Berry. Like she's not going to be waking up doing the dishes. She's got a plane to catch, boo. Like
we got Baps
she's a set
record,
to be on. Like it's and I'm sure she probably wasn't asking him, you know what I'm saying? Can you go clean the gutters? Like
I'm like, what, babe? I'm at batting camp.
Right. It speaks to the character of bro too, that he's airing shit out online.
Now, yeah. I mean, I'm not mad at when people get on these platforms and just talk about.
If it's a guy,
it's the old days. I mean, I can understand because you're a guy.
I'm not mad about it either, but it's how you talk about it. If it's like,
that's true.
If he would have said,
he didn't seem like he was bashing.
I wasn't very accepting to who I was marrying at the time,
and that's what it sounded like he was on.
But instead, you said, "Well, she wasn't very motherly." Well, maybe go find your mom. I don't know. Like, did she leave you? Why are you acting? Yeah. Why are you doing that?
No, you do. It's a big thing of awareness. Like, who are you marrying, and why? Like, how did you end up in this situation? Exactly. That's what I wonder, because I just feel like you should never just go off of somebody saying, "Oh, I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna get to that place." Yeah, the potential part. If you're not there now, why would you marry that person?
Right.
Questions that need answers. Like, I don't know.
It's like, she just never cooked for me. Well, did she cook for you before?
Right? Did she ever cook for you before you jumped the broom? Like, why would she cook?
She could have a little bait and switch. Y'all never know.
Maybe, but also like Halle Berry, like she's one of those people that her career, like it started and then it took off. You know what I'm saying? So she probably did at one point wasn't as busy. You know what I'm saying? And then for her, got busier.
You're not on camera, so we can't see. So please share.
Let's be real though. Like Halle Berry was popping in the 90s and early 2000s.
The whole that was when she was married to him.
Right.
Oh, okay. So this wasn't recent.
No, she was married to him.
Okay,
they were married from
90.
They were married 92 to 97.
And
this is when she was going crazy.
It's valid.
When she got popping. So it's like it's possible.
Boomerang, Baps, all type of stuff.
Bad timing, brother. Bad timing.
Yeah, and it's possible for them to be together when she was less popping, and then she kind of took off. So that could have changed things. Versus like someone like him who has the same schedule every season. But awareness. Her name's Halle Berry. I wouldn't expect anything less.
And we haven't heard a name like that since.
Exactly.
And I feel like that takes it to a different conversation of when people get married and knowing who you marry to, but having your own individuality. I feel like that's a thing of marriage too, is have your own type of thing going on. And if you don't have your own identity, you might feel like your person needs to take on your whole persona too, or something like that.
Next thing I know, I'm seeing y'all 5 years later. Y'all got the same haircut and outfit on.
Same haircut and outfit. It's crazy. All right. Next topic: Clarissa Shields, the boxer. Now, I feel like we've only really found out she was a boxer because she's dating Papoose, who is married to Remy Ma. I didn't know nothing about her being a boxer until this whole situation happened. Esai's looking at me like, "What? You don't know about the GOAT, Clarissa Shields?" I don't know.
I want to say all that, but
I never.
I've been around.
I'm not in the boxing.
I'm in the boxing world, so I've seen her
and
around.
I know she's done her
an Olympic boxer too. So that
she's
was
who?
Olympic boxer. So like during the Olympic times, if you follow the boxing, you would have seen her. But.
No, I did not follow that. I be watching the NBA. When I'm watching the Olympics things that's going on, track, NBA. That's it.
Gotcha. Track.
Yeah, that's about it. A couple shot puts. That's it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But with that whole situation, she's still having issues with mentioning Remy Ma. And this is my thing. Remy Ma is still married to Papoose. Legally. They're still married.
Ding, ding, ding.
There has to be some line, some balance of this is not okay. You're openly dating a married man. And the same for her if she's still dating that one battle rapper. What are y'all doing? Like, y'all can just go get a divorce. Y'all can at least be separated in a sense of, like, based on the courts. Y'all are not. You're just, I think she just was on an interview saying that she wants to have a kid next year. And they've talked about it. How have you planned a kid with a man that's still married but haven't planned his divorce?
No.
It don't happen like that. That's a choice.
There's a lot of women there.
But it's still a choice. It's still a choice.
Sure.
Like, what the? It's Papoose. It's not like it's Chris Brown. Like, oh my God, I just can't leave it. It's Papoose, bro.
I'm like, yo.
Yeah, like, it's just not that serious.
Yeah, no, I don't. I think that she's likes the attention because she was someone that probably deserved all the attention that she's getting now for what she was doing and wasn't. You know what I'm saying? So now that she's
going all out because she getting it is what you're saying.
And she realizes, oh, every time I do this, I say this. You know, there's a blog about me, which brings more attention to her, which brings more money to her fights.
And I understand she's a boxer, and that's what they do too. They do a lot of talking. They do a lot of overhyping, a lot of lying. That's what boxers do. Yeah. They get in front of each other. It's like wrestling.
I also want to say,
you don't really mean this, like the pre-part. Like, you don't, they just be arguing. Now, I'm not saying, like, of course, boxing is real. Unless they, you know.
No, that's one thing I like about I know I'm getting off topic, but Terrence Crawford and Canelo fight. This is like one of the first fights in a long time where it's not theatrics beforehand.
What they doing?
They're just talking. So it's boring for sure, but they don't need to. When you're the two best boxers in the world, you don't really need to talk. Yeah. So it's like a mutual
respect.
Once
the money is on the table, you don't need to talk.
No, not at all.
But I understand why people will fight because I mean, Layla Ali's not taking that fight.
Yeah.
With Clarissa because she's like 15 million is cool, but she said 15 to 20 million.
And how old is Layla Ali? She got to be 40 plus.
Yeah, I think they have it because Clarissa's 30 or 31.
Yeah, she don't need to
she can do it. I don't think she's
in her 40s.
She could fuck up the Ali legacy if she.
I was about to say that's probably the only thing that's keeping her from not doing it.
I don't know who would win. I would be interested to see though. Yeah. If people just take the money, I get it. That's what they do.
I also would like to say I got introduced to Clarissa because I find this very odd. I got introduced to Clarissa Shields when I found out there was a movie coming out about her.
Oh yeah, she did have a movie. I never seen it.
And Ryan Destiny was playing Clarissa Shields.
Why?
That's the same thing I said.
I did know that, and I forgot about
Clarissa
that.
Shields, wow, haven't I heard? Like, I'm like, Ryan Destiny's playing her. She must be.
That's two different. I said, that seems like so different people. Like, so much different people.
What's that called? Like miscasting or something like that? Yeah. I don't know. Whatever.
We'll call it miscasting today.
Their ex did not hit the spot.
That's crazy. She should got like Scarlett or somebody to play her role or something. I feel like that would have made a little bit more sense.
So many other people.
I don't know.
Holly Berry. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't let her ex-husband hear that. That's more time away from her cooking and cleaning. Damn. Last topic I want to touch on. Cardi B. So by this time, she would have dropped her Imaginary Player song. Now, I want to talk about the context to this song. Jay-Z has a song, Imaginary Players. Most people have heard it. It's, it's on the lines of being one of Jay-Z's classics. Mm-hmm. Now, for the past month or so, Nicki has been calling out Jay-Z for several of their business dealings. Now, the thing here is she's been saying for years, not just about him, but how a lot of people have been trying to come up and go against her. We've seen this happen with Remy Ma. We've seen this happen with some award ceremony when they put her on the screen like a obituary. It was crazy. It was all type of stuff that has happened throughout the past 10, 15 years to Nicki that is like, y'all trying to scratch her out. So I understand why she be pissed. So to add to that, Cardi B announced about a week or so ago that she had a song called Imaginary Players that's coming out. So everybody's like, oh my God, is it a sample of Jay-Z? She went on and she shared that she did finally get it cleared. So it sounds like this was something that was just like, she could have had this song out. Mm-hmm. But everyone's thinking Nicki been going at Jay-Z. So Jay-Z probably was like, oh, I'm finna clear this record.
I was about to like you about to do an impersonation. I was like, whoa.
That's the best I can do. I can't do anything more. But I feel like people are saying that And they're not wrong, because that makes you just be like, okay, well, Nicki has been saying people are literally trying to set up certain things to go after her for a reason. And if that is true, that he cleared the sample conveniently while she's been going at her, doesn't that add to the people are coming at you type of narrative? Thoughts?
I don't know.
From a marketing standpoint, I think he just kept it going, because that's more
saying.
eyes on him too, you know. And like Roc
I don't
Nation.
think there's any eyes on him. I don't think that does anything for him.
I think it does, because like any beefs or any sort of like fucking disagreements that are public like that, both parties benefit from it, especially when they're at. But that's
not both parties. Both parties would be Nicki and Cardi. He's just in the like behind the scenes of it getting cleared, and we don't know if that's the reason. But it does seem a coincidence in timing that he cleared it. If he's petty, which people be like, oh, people are rich and on islands. You can be petty on rich and you know what I'm saying? Like, you can be living your best life on a yacht, and if it's somebody that's your arch enemy and you can approve something, you can. Cameron, for example, he just spent like $7,500 minimum
that was great.
for Omar Gooding because he's beefing with the dude. So he booked him. The guy didn't know it was him. He booked him on a movie that's never coming out. So he has everything recorded. You know how petty that is? And you know how much of a waste of money that is?
And he paid, bro.
He paid him.
flew him out
to Miami to record this film that is never coming out.
But see, okay, here's my thing. Cameron, that's right up his alley because he lives for that. People like
50 Cent too.
Jay-Z, yes. People like Jay-Z and Beyonce, I feel like they could just care less.
And I don't think I don't disagree with that. But I think at the same time, you got so many things that are happening in your life, you don't care. You're like, I'll clear the work it.
But I also think, so here's a lot of things that people don't, like regular people don't understand. It's not, just because it's that artist's song doesn't mean that they have the right to clear it.
That is true.
So it could.
We don't know who owns anything.
It'd have to go. Probably went through a lot of different things, and also if it is completely in his control, if they don't like the song, they don't have to clear it.
Right.
So he could have been like, "I don't like how you use the sample.
Of course,
try it again." You know what I'm saying? Or like that's why she could have been like, "It's been a long time coming." Because she could have made 5 different versions of that song.
And she probably did. If she wrote it, she probably did.
Yeah.
Now I will say she did say on audio that Hove cleared it, so he definitely cleared it.
And also could have been
but
like
it could have been some other
contractual thing too, because he might have been like, if you need to pay me this to clear it, and her label might have been like, we're not paying.
Yeah, and you got Offset eating off of her too.
You know
that money gone. He's stealing your money. He going broke at the casino.
Yeah, and
using money from Polo G. It's just all stuff. It's her.
Yeah, her label. I mean, her and her label kind of like, they didn't go back and forth, but it was like she wasn't pumping out the music that she was supposed to be doing.
Yeah, she absolutely hasn't.
So they could have been like, we're not pouring all this money into this sample. You know what I'm saying? When you haven't even been putting out the music without samples.
Yeah. And I've never been a big Cardi B fan, but I like anybody that goes through a struggle and makes it out. So shout out to her for leveling up with those things. I'm not the biggest Cardi fan, especially with her beef with Nicki. It's not. I don't like when any of them just go and have issues with people. I don't care for that. But I am very interested to hear this Imaginary Player song. And I heard that it was. I mean, it's a lot of talk about it, but people are saying that it's good and it's a hip hop record. And she don't really, to me, do hip hop songs. So I'm interested in knowing who wrote it. I'm interested in hearing it, and I'm interested to know if it's good.
I think it's going to be good because I feel like if it's with that sample, there's probably multiple writers on it. And I feel like it probably will be a hip hop song. You don't think she makes hip hop songs kind of.
No, I feel like she be making like, okay, when I say that, I mean.
It kind of threw me.
Oh, you want to put them on the phone, on the call?
Yeah. Sorry.
Line jugging. Okay, but no. So when I say that, I mean, and it's subjective of how I view hip hop. I'm thinking of somebody that's writing their lyrics, like a Jay-Z. Nicki writes her music. Some of them have times that they don't write their songs. So everybody doesn't write every single thing. But rappers, to me, in order for you to be solidified in my eyes as a rapper, you got to write your own music. At least to the point where you get to that point where now you can just get songwriters in your corner. But you got to have some talent in writing. And so the pen is not something that she has, which we know. But, so that's why it's like, it's a lot of other black women that are got that pen that I feel like are popping. And when I say strict hard aren't like hip hop, I mean like a Lil Wayne type of freestyle, like a Seeing Green.
Yeah, and I think she does have some writers like that behind her, because there have been some, like, one of my favorite verses of her is
Don't say Motorsport.
Okay. Tomorrow with her and Glow.
That was good. And I like that.
That's straight hip hop. That's just her straight spitting. So I think if she's coming with some energy like that, I think she'll be good.
I like that. But so
and less poppy. Yeah. Like the outside one.
I don't like outside.
Or not less poppy, less radio.
Less outside radio. Is not. It was something cool for her to test the waters, so I'm sure she's like, okay, I got that out. But outside is not that good of a record, and the burn on it is, to me, hear it too many times, too super catchy, and it's just forced. But you know, that's just what I think.
No,
I don't know.
Laugh because some lyrics on that song made me laugh. But
so I am interested to hear Imaginary Players. By this time, it should come out, and by the time this is out as well. Brooke Winter, thank you for stopping by. We still need so we're gonna do a songwriters course in class. And we'll figure it out. So once we figure out the studio, we'll do that in a couple weeks. So appreciate y'all joining.